you think Lucas would like some red pants?
Oh yeah. I feel like we put him in red pants before.
Have we?
No, that didn't happen. That was a dream.
We hang together. It's Rooftop ICKS.
Welcome to Rooftop ICKS. I'm Ben.
And I'm Bryn. And today we're going to be reviewing Dean Blunt, Black Metal. This is a UK artist, singer-songwriter.
And that record is definitely black.
It's blackest ever black. He has long been doing noisy, kind of drony, very, very lo-fi, almost to sound amateurish on purpose. Black metal really grabbed me. It is a 13-track album. First half being almost like Big Star.
Yeah, I have to say that just because of the title, I was expecting a metal album.
I told you not to.
Did you? I don't remember that part.
Maybe I didn't, actually.
So as soon as it started, I was like, well, this isn't black metal.
No, it's not at all.
I don't know what this is. This is not what I expected.
The record opens with this beautiful chamber pop type strings, like lush. It's actually called Lush is the name of the song. It starts with this lush, gorgeous string hook that will never leave my head for the rest of my life. I think it's very catchy. This whole album is very catchy and sounds like maybe early Smog, Bill Callahan kind of
Some
thing
of the
going
keyboard sounds in there sound like sounds I think I had on a Kawaii synthesizer that I had in the 90s.
Yeah. The second half of the record, right in the middle half, there's a really long song, a 13-minute, almost noisy, still got a melody to it, but it's a drony little thing. And then the rest of the record kind of goes into this more industrial, sort of electronic stuff.
I was at the end of a drunken night the first time I tried to listen to it.
This is how we review records.
And I put it on and was instantly asleep and didn't even remember even playing it.
Until I told you the next day that you told me you were going to.
Yeah, and then when I listened to it again completely sober, I was like, oh, I see why I went to sleep. This is like just this sort of relentless sort of,
it's very
almost machine-like, you know, like not even musical almost, you know, like it's so, each track is so steadfast in its thing that, you know, it's like being on the subway, you know, how that rhythm just sort of just like rocks you to sleep. Yeah. So every track,
it never does that.
It would do a thing, and then it would just keep doing that thing. Until I found myself just like going into a trance and almost falling asleep. Again. Yeah.
I believe that this record is about just racial relations in the UK and America and the state of hip-hop and the state of black music and him sort of embracing this idea of like doing white people music, which is like this sort of indie pop that he's doing.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's a lyrically an incredibly interesting record. And the fact that it's split into two halves feels meaningful. Just
the
like,
female vocalist on the album, is that Beth Orton?
No.
Oh, it sounds so much like Beth Orton.
Somebody named, I believe, Robertson. I don't believe she's even credited.
I know where the black in the album title is coming from, but where is the metal part?
There is no metal.
Why would you call this record black metal? It's so misleading.
Black metal is this cold, sorrowful thing that has kind of been taken from its homeland, Norway, you know, and sort of brought over here and become this, it's just as controversial in its trueness as what hip-hop is and like the relationship between modern culture or larger culture and hip-hop or whatever or R&B, you know what I'm saying? It's like these crossing of culture lines. That's my theory. fantastic.
Is he aware that he's referencing a genre when he titles his album Black Metal?
I think he is. Yeah.
Seems like a mistake.
You hate that.
It just seems like a mistake.
Yeah, I think it's.
You know, if you're a new artist and you call your album, you know, indie pop,
But your metal.
and then you get a black metal album, you'd be like, well, this is false advertising. I thought this was going to be indie.
Yeah, but it's the name of the album.
You're right.
It's not a description. Well,
It should be.
well.
I think that an album title should describe the album.
How did you feel about it? Like, did you like it?
Yeah, I mean, it was, I went back and forth on it, you know, like at the very first track, I was like, oh, it's a Leonard Cohen thing. That's what I first thought. And then, like I said, it sort of became hypnotic and sort of droned on, and then when the female vocalist came in, it was sort of right at the right time, right when I was starting to lose interest in it. And then this female vocalist shows up. I was like, oh, okay, here's something else happening. And then that got kind of used to that, and then I sort of lost interest again. And then but then I liked all the old synth sounds. You know, like I said, some of the stuff sounded like my old Kawaii, which I had never heard on a record ever, even back then.
Yeah.
You know. So it was cool to hear that. Even some of the drum sounds sounded like my Kawaii too, like the hi-hat sounds. So that was fun to hear that. So yeah, I'm split. I have to say I do like the packaging though.
Oh yeah,
I'm a sucker for a great packaging. And so you've got that Halloween plastic cover.
Yep.
And then you pull that out, and the record cover is the same thing. It's just black.
Just black.
And then you pull the sleeve out, and the sleeve is just black. And then, you know how I love colored vinyl, and this vinyl is black to match the rest of the record. And the label on the thing is also black with no text on it.
Says nothing.
Yeah. That's sort of fun.
Yeah,
I like that.
It's really cool. It's a Pandora's Box of Blackness.
Yes. That's what they should have called the album. That would have been a better title. Pandora's Box of Blackness.
Or Pandora's Black Box.
That sounds nasty.
No, it's like an airplane reference, like the black box or the things that they find after they're dead.
Yeah. I like Pandora's Box of Blackness.
It's good.
I like that as an album title.
I'm curious what you're going to rate it. It might sound weird. I haven't actually really gushed over this record in this review, but I'm going to give it a 10.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, it was one of my favorite records of the year, and just conceptually, emotionally, lyrically, just on every level, I feel like it's above any other record that was trying to go for the same thing last year, in terms of just an indie pop, jangly, sorrowful, folky thing. I feel like it was just heads and shoulders above the competition, and that was great.
I am going to give it a 7.
Okay. I think if you, with more listens, you'll bump it up to an 8, but I think 7 is a fair.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a bad.
Yeah, I mean, when I
listen
listened to you talk about it, I feel like you heard it differently than I did.
I've been listening to it for maybe longer.
Yeah.
It's really sat with me.
Like, I'm not hearing, when you say stuff like folk and jangly pop, I feel like I missed those moments in the album somehow.
Yeah.
I don't recall ever hearing that. So, but yeah, for now, 7.
10 and a 7.
All right, let's see what Lucas Jr. thinks of it. All right, Lucas, what do you think of this?
I think it's, would you call this music heavy metal?
No, this is Dean Blunt. There is a...
I love heavy metal, and this is like, bang your head. If I could move my neck, I'd be banging my head right now.
No, it's not heavy metal at all. The album's called Black Metal.
Oh, what's the album called?
It's called... it's called Black Metal, but it's not...
You guys are fucking with me, and you think I don't know when you're fucking with me?
This is the worst thing to have shown Lucas. We really didn't need to bring this up to Lucas.
Look, guys, I want you to know that I'm half black. Okay?
Lucas. No, you are not. You are a cat.
Yeah, but look at me. What color am I?
God damn it. I don't want to do this on this album.
Lucas, you're black and white.
You're black and white, and you're also a cat, and that doesn't mean the same thing when it applies
Well-
to humans.
Yes, it does. Listen, guys, not everything's black and white.
You are.
I am, except for my eyes and my nose.
What color are your eyes?
My eyes are pink, and my nose is pink, and look at these red squares on my feet. Did you
call
see
them
those?
spurs?
Squares.
Oh, I thought you said those were your spurs.
If Lucas had spurs.
What does a cat use spurs for?
It would make no sense if he had spurs.
Just for no reason. Guys, I think if I had spurs, it would not be for no reason.
Oh yeah, what would they be for?
Be for making a horse go.
You can't ride a horse, you're a cat.
Not everything's black and white, guys.
You are.
That's true, except for my nose and my eyes.
And your red
And the red
spurs.
squares. I wish they were spurs. Guys, don't tease me about the spurs that I wish I had.
Honey.
God, can you imagine if I had red spurs? I'd be the fucking best.
They were teasing you. Are you okay?
I would be the best with red spurs. You guys gotta make that happen.
You can't go. I don't even like red. You don't have boots to put them on.
Oh, you gotta have boots for spurs?
So
I hate boots. I can't wear them.
yeah, why not?
I'm a cat.
Yeah, but
You
cats
guys
can.
stupid?
Cats can have little.
Cats can't wear boots.
Yeah, they can. I've seen them. They got little booties. Well, you look pretty cool.
Booties?
Yeah.
Are you flirting with me?
No, Lucas. God.
Well, guys, I don't care if you flirt with me, because, you know, everything's not black and white. You know, you can mix business with pleasure, or mix boots with red spurs.
What?
You know what they say? You know, some people have a strict policy of no boots with red spurs, but I don't agree with that.
No one says that.
Well, not in my world. I won't allow it. I won't have it. Red spurs? Okay.
Okay, this is viewer emails.
This one is from Dustin Dirt. If you had to get a tattoo of a superhero, who would it be?
I don't really know that many superheroes. Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, Flash Gordon.
You saw the Avengers?
Oh, okay. The Thing, Plastic Man.
Not in the Avengers.
Oh, the Fantastic Four is what I'm thinking
Yeah,
of.
and that's Mr. Fantastic.
Avengers is Wolverine.
Nope. You didn't see the
who's
Avengers?
Wolverine? So I don't know. I guess I'd have to look at a catalog of superheroes and just figure out which one looked the best.
Yeah, no, that's what it would be for me. I have no interest in getting a superhero tattoo. If I had to get like a superhero, it'd probably be someone who's just aesthetically pleasing, like Doorman or something, who's just like a black shape,
Yeah.
you know? Or like maybe Deadpool's mask. Because Deadpool is cool. He's like the only character.
I figured out a loophole to get out of this. My tattoo is gonna be... Is there a superhero that can go invisible?
Yep.
Which one is
Invisible Woman. Sue Storm.
that? Sue Storm?
Yeah, the Fantastic Four.
That's what I'm getting.
Just kidding, the outline of a woman.
No, nothing.
In white.
Nothing.
Glow in the dark.
It's
invisible.
completely invisible.
There you go, Invisible Woman. I'll get that too.
We win!
This one's from Caroline. I'm actually no, that's good. Caroline H. What is the most useless superpower you can think of?
Another superhero question.
I don't know. Superhero question.
What is up with this? I didn't hear the question. Say it
What's
again.
the most useless superpower you can think of?
So a superpower that exists that
No,
has
just,
been established.
Oh,
Is that what the question? Or
that
make
what-
up a useless superpower. Is that what the question
I
is?
guess.
Okay. The most useless superpower I can imagine is the ability to love.
But people have that. That's not a superpower. That's a normal human function. It's pretty useless. I'm just saying you could have the power to like materialize slugs.
Here's my superpower.
Like anything is useless.
What if you were a superhero and you thought what I'm about to say was your superpower?
Yeah.
I can see underwater. I'm underwater man. I can see underwater without the use of goggles.
I can open my eyes.
I can open my eyes underwater.
And I can see.
And I can see.
Yeah, it's really
You know how most people, whenever they open their eyes underwater, they short out? Mine don't. You just open them right up and they don't get ruined or anything. My eyes are waterproof. I'm waterproof eye man. This looks like a job for waterproof eye man.
Your name change. You used to be Underwater Man just a second ago.
Yeah, that's not good. I rewrote it.
Haven't really worked that out yet.
Oh, I dropped my car keys in the shallow end of the pool. This looks like a job for underwater eye man.
You have to open your eyes.
I think I found a piece of salmon.
That's from my bagel earlier.
Oh.
Put down. Don't eat that.
It's like it really was underwater what I just did. I found a piece of fish.
Do you really have to like open your eyes?
I have to hold them open. Because my instinct is to close them.
Okay, that's a shitty superpower. That's the most shitty one. Okay, this last one. This is from Emily B. I'm a really big fan of reggae and Dave Matthews Band.
I'm out.
Yeah, those are actually bad. What color?
That should be my superpower. I'm able to tolerate reggae and Dave Matthews Band.
Not only tolerate, but be a really big fan of.
Let's not push it. I guess you're right. I would have to be a fan.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's the rest?
What color tile should I use for the backsplash in my kitchen?
You should use Dave Matthews records. I would say go ahead and take your useless Dave Matthews records and tile your kitchen with those.
Yeah, well...
Then all of a sudden they have a use.
Do you think this Dave Matthews superfan buys vinyl? Or do you think...
Or CDs, sure, you could use CDs. That's actually more tile shaped.
And actually, yeah, it would look pretty cool.
Yeah.
So take all your Dave Matthews CDs. Glue them.
That at the moment have no purpose. And now you tile your kitchen with them, and now they have a use.
Yeah. I think we really hit the nail on the head.
It's a pretty good tip.
Yeah. Okay. This has been Viewer Emails. Remember to like us on Facebook and Twitter and all the places. Send us more questions. Links in the new video. Yeah, I guess we'll see you next time.
Yep. And until next time, top of the world to you.